end of Spencer's place. It is time to talk to Spencer. How's the tunnel going? Can you save Captain Mac and his ship?
I can't dig a tunnel that far. We need Otto's help. He's in Windia. By the way, who's that with you?
Tristram at your service. I'm a treasure hunter.
You don't say. Listen, I recently heard a rumor about some amazing armor.
Let's go. Sorry, Fry. I'm going treasure hunting with him. Later. Dude, I want the amazing armor. My quest is more important than yours. You should give me the armor.
Tristram? Spencer?
What the hell is that?
I almost forgot. I'll give you this dragon claw. Don't worry, it's on me. Bye.
You are like the worst treasure hunter ever if you just give me the dragon claw. Or as Zelda fans may know it, the hook shot. It's essentially a hook shot. As if the freaking talking tree wasn't a reference enough. Grandpa just won't slow down. Well, maybe I'll use a bomb to move this dirt. Wait. Phoebe, you shouldn't fiddle with that. What did you do? The tunnel collapsed. I have to tell Grandpa, take care of Kaylee for me. Or Kylie. Forget how I've been saying it. It's been so long since we've seen her. I think I've been saying Kaylee. So, that was it. That's the end of Spencer's place. She opened up a new tunnel, but sealed off our normal entrance in. So that was great, Phoebe. Thank you so much for that. We did get a new weapon along the way, though. We did get the Dragon Claw. As you can see, not as powerful as the Giant Axe, but damn does it inflict a lot of stuff. It's very useful in dungeons, though, as I'm sure you might imagine, not due to its attack power or anything like that, but due to it being a hook shot. It's a lot better than the Charm Claw, which was 115, and now we can add Silence, and I believe that is Petrify added to it as well. So lots of statuses being added on. It's more powerful than the sword, but not as good as the Giant's Axe that we just picked up. Nor is it as good as the Maker Grenade. Either way, though, we're done in Spencer's place. I'll meet you outside of Spencer's place. There's really no reason it needs to be this complicated to get down here. Out of Spencer's place and over to the right. We do have a new destination in mind, even though they didn't really tell us about it. And that would be Phoebes House. Because in here, we can get the all-important heal potions. And show off our Dragon Claw a little bit. But you might have noticed that there's somebody here in bed. That's probably the most important thing here. Kaylee, you're well. Yes, but did you hear about my dad? Yeah, Spencer told me. He said I should see Otto in Windia, and I was hoping you'd come too. And just like that, Kaylee has joined, and damn has she improved since we last saw her. She has a Giant's Axe, she's up to level 31. I'm up to level 27. I'm no slouch these days, but 31 is not 27 is not a 31, you know? All right, so now that we do have Kaylee back in the party, it's time to head back to the Alive Forest. I will meet you in front of the talking tree. This is probably a good point to remind everybody that this is on the Super Nintendo, so it's an earlier game than anything on the Nintendo 64. Hey, giant tree, how you doing? Oh, great tree spirit of the forest, please let us through to Windia.
I'll let you through if you can whack the monsters inside of me.
If that's the way you want it. And he opens his mouth and inside we go. This is all sounding very familiar to me. So, we can head in and, good God, I will take out these 4 enemies and we'll deal with the tree a little bit later. With most of those enemies gone, we can head over to the right and take out this specter over here, and we'll probably take on that tree first. With that specter gone, we're free to head up here and see what the tree has in store for us. It is a new enemy, and it has a friend that is also a new enemy, but we get to strike first, so things are looking up for me. It has a Snipion friend as opposed to a Scorpion friend. We're going to take out the live oaks first because we have axes. And axes aren't good against trees because axe is still an element. Just spray it all over yourselves and trees will go running away. All right, let's take on the Snipion. Hopefully Kaylee can take it out. Unless she misses. I was hoping she could take it out all by herself. She probably could. Kaylee, though, takes 67 points of damage as a result of missing. You earned that, and it's not too bad either. All right, down goes the Snipion. We do get a chunk of experience, a little bit of money. They are not given with that money. But we can find cure potions over here. All right, let's backtrack a bit. You might have seen a couple trees over here. I'll take out both of these guys. First, we'll head up here and get ourselves some refreshers. Not that I necessarily need a lot of those, but okay, I'll take it. And then we'll take on these two guys. With both of them gone, we are free to head down and get more heal potions, head up, and get more cure potions. Cure potions, still the one that I want the most. Heal potions do have uses, but I still want that one the most. All right, I will take on both of these guys. With both of those trees gone, we can now head forward and climb up here. That is how I was able to take on this one up here. The Dragon Claw service, well, upgrades to your normal claws, but they can also do this. You see that Y-shaped twig or whatever it is down there? We can grab onto it and yank ourselves over. Just press the one button and it does all the work for you. Head down there. Now this came out as the same time, same year I should say, as A Link to the Past. So it's kind of hard to say which one was in development first. It's probably Zelda though. But I remember I played this one first and it blew my mind. I absolutely loved going across the tree using my Dragon Claw. Absolutely loved it. But we can make it up to the second floor. And over here we can find two trees, two Snipions it looks like. And there is a new enemy down there. I'll take on the repeat enemies and then we'll head down and see what the frog has in store for us. All four of those enemies gone. Don't bother with the vine over on the left there. It'll just take you down to the center platform on the first floor and then you'll have to come back up here. It's just a waste of time. But over here we can find heal potions and then we can head down and fight our new enemy. We are up against Mad Toads. These guys can be actually pretty violent and a little devastating with their poison counter touch. That's the issue. Also, you missing. That is also an issue. But Fry is strong against it. That's something. Kaylee is not strong against it. I'm really kind of hoping that Kaylee can finish one of these off. Are you kidding me with the misses? They're toads. Electric. Fry's magic's down. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Just freaking finish it. As long as you both hit, we can call this a day. And we can move on. Fry did get up to level 28 somewhere along the line. Honestly, wasn't paying enough attention to find out where. Levels don't necessarily mean the best thing for me in this one. All right, we got lots of mushrooms along the way here. We'll head left first, take on both of these guys. They can have a friend that is new, but it's not showing up right now. And the second Mad Toad enemy did have the new friend. That would be the leech over on the right. We'll have Kaylee hit it. It is still weak to axe attack. It is an upgraded sandworm, although a sandworm sounds much more devastating to me than a leech. What do I know? And of course Kaylee gets poisoned anyway, which was the reason that I had her attack the leech. I'm pretty sure Fry could have taken it out too. And these guys are just full of statuses. And that is not my favorite thing. Is it every time we hit them? It's not every time. Theoretically, I could get out of here without having Kaylee poisoned, but it's not happening these days. Not happening at all. I do do get a good chunk of experience every time. Now, let me heal that again. Now, should be able to chop my way to good things over here. But it's really just looping around. Alright, so I will take on this one. I will also take on the one down there that is guarding the treasure chests. I'll chop mushrooms in order to get there, and then we'll see what's in those treasure chests. Let's see what's in these treasure chests we can find. Explosives and cure potions. I'm happy to see the cure potions have not been using explosives. Really been using axes all damn day. I do like the one with the highest amount of attack power. What can I say? Alright, we'll head over here, take on these two mad toads. With those mad toads gone, we're free to head into this space here where we can find a Snipion guarding what seems to be an important treasure chest. And now we can head up and get Meteor. Oh, we have gotten Meteor. That is always a good point in any Final Fantasy game. Whether it's one of the main series or not, we have Meteor. It is a wizard spell, as I'm sure you can imagine. I should also point out that when I said we only have one more item to get, that is a non-crest and non-coin item. There are still a couple spots for crests and coins, but I don't know. I kind of don't count those as items. I don't know. It's a weird thing to think about. All right. So now we do have to backtrack a bit. Have to do one extra chop because I did not line up properly. But either way, it's kind of around the room we go, chopping our way to victory. So many mushrooms. Once again, I do the one extra chop that I don't need to do. I don't know what's with me today and my lack of efficiency when it comes to chopping mushrooms. It doesn't even look like I chop them. It looks like I pound them into the ground. All right, either way, we need to backtrack a bit because we need to head over to the left side of the room here where we can Dragon Claw our way to the other side. I'm going to try not to say hookshot anymore. All right, I'm going to take on these 4 enemies on my right and down. Those 4 enemies gone, but we are not done and ready to move on yet. I want to take on these 2 as well. With both of them gone, we're free to head over here and get cure potions. Always worthwhile. You can head up here and look around, but that's pretty much all you can do up here. There is nowhere for you to go. So we will head down, and we will head up this set of climbing stones that we passed before, but once again, seemingly there's nowhere for us to go except to take on this enemy that's weirdly placed, to be honest. But with the Snipion gone, like I said, it's kind of weirdly placed. I still don't have anywhere to go, but you can poke the face with your sword, and then it'll let you in, because things. Alright, let's take on these 2 leeches up here, and yeah, I'll take out the 2 down there as well. With those enemies gone, we're free to head up here, grab ourselves some heal potions, climb down here, grab ourselves a couple more treasure chests, cure potions, and heal potions. Lots of heals coming my way. But we are far from done around here. We've got some Snipions to take on. There's the second one. I'll take on both of these guys.